Hello, I'm doing a short video on this Mantis Elite I purchased on eBay, and it didn't seem to light up. The lights didn't light up, and there was some damage to it. It could have been from the shipping there. So I just wanted to videotape it so I can send it to the seller on eBay. So what I got here is the Mantis Elite, and it came when I took it out of the bag. There was a piece. The lens was floating inside the bag, and the this part was broken. It looks like a set screw that holds the lens onto the this little turret that spins back and forth. Like this one is okay on this side, but this side is cracked and broken. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to get a little closer right there. So it's missing that piece, so it won't hold the second lens. I paid more than I wanted to. The bid just kept getting higher and higher, and I just got caught up in the bid. I only wanted to pay about $1,000 or so, $900 or something like that, but ended up paying like $1,300. It's almost the cost of a new one, and I think a new one runs about $2,000 or so. Anyway, so when I got it, like I said, the lens was floating inside, and this piece was broken. And I couldn't put the lens back on, so that was one of the issues. And I looked through this viewfinder area there, but I couldn't get a clear view. I don't know if the mirrors are damaged either, not sure. But anyway, the other part was the light didn't light, and it didn't come with a power supply, so I got on eBay again and purchased one of these 9-volt wall wart power supplies, and I read that it's supposed to be around 9 to 10 volts supply. 12 should be plenty sufficient to drive the LED lights on this thing. So anyway, here I'll try it out. Plug this in, turn on the voltmeter, see what. Oh, center is hot. That's the other thing. So let me see. I put this on there, and I'm getting about 14.4 volts unloaded DC. And let me go plug that in and see if show you that we're not getting any lights either. There's no LED lights. You can see that there's like no LED lights coming on right there. So I'm gonna start check to see if this cable might have been the problem. I unplugged this cable, and I went and got a old broken wall wart and cut the connector off, and put the bench power supply on it and see what happens. So I've got this cut off, and I labeled the hot side, and looks like about the same size plug there. Plugged it in. So what I did then was verify the polarity, and I'll hook up the power supply here. And, sorry, I don't have one of those tripod cameras. I'm just using this iPhone to record it. Maybe later I'll purchase one. So anyway, so I've got this set up now, and I tried to see if what happens if I power it directly with without that cord that goes between the switch and the base. And there might be a fuse in there. I haven't checked to see if there's a fuse inside the unit there. So with the power on, and I've got the voltage turned down to very low, and I'm going to watch the current. So I don't know if you can see that. Sorry. Here's the I got the voltage turned down to like 1 volt, just 0.1 volts. Try to see what happens. Okay. So anyway, so then what I did was I went ahead and hooked it up to see if we're going to get anything going on this. Alright, so now I'm watching the current here and the lights. Let me move the lens up here a little bit. So I've got that plugged directly in now, and I'm using the power supply to power it. So the good thing is I found that it is powering up. So I think the problem must be like a cable or a blown fuse or a bad switch issue. So I'll take this thing apart and see what I can find. So I got that. Turn the power supply back off. Disassemble. I found that you can take the head off. Let me do this again. Found out you can take the head off by unscrewing these two screws here. Move the two screws and then the head comes off. And then I heard there was like some kind of rattling inside this thing. So that doesn't sound good. There may be a loose screw or something. And turn this camera back on over here. And when I rolled this over, a screw came out, which is good or bad. There's missing one label also. There should be a label on this side with the Vision brand name on it, but that's missing. So it's supposed to look like this one on this side. So this pops off. And then pop this guy off here. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, nope, there's some more screws. A couple more screws, looks like. That comes off. Let's see. Oh. I heard a screw fall out. So that's probably what was rattling in there. Looks like a screw and an insulator. Looks like I can see it on the pad here. So, oh shoot! Yeah, no wonder why this thing is just flopping around. Looks like the screws came from this. It could have shorted out and took out this thing. It looks like a voltage regulator transistor or something. Let's see, what is it? It looks like a LM317. So that's like a voltage regulator, and they've got some resistors biasing them. But with that rattling around that screw and they're floating, it could have shorted out and took out the fuse. But I don't see yeah, there's no fuse in here though. At least I can't see one. It looks like it's just a switch. There's no fuse. I think I will try to probably put a fuse on this thing so this won't happen in the future if it ever has a problem. Yeah, but looks like the power plug's there. It comes in, it goes through a switch, and then that sends the voltage to the voltage regulator, and the voltage regulator sets the voltage going to the light. Okay, so I'm going to power up the soldering station and find a 317 and replace it, because it looks like I could test it, see if it's working or not, but I doubt it. Let me see. That's probably what was the problem originally. The screw probably fell out, shorted out, and anyway, let's see. Plug this in. Let's take a look. So we got any voltage there. Yeah, I don't know if I got the voltmeter where you can see it. Move the camera a little more. Okay, so let's take a look at the switch. Is it on? Maybe it's not on. It's on. The switch is on. Okay, let's take a look. Well, I can check it here at the input too. So I'm not getting I need to find a better place for ground, I think. Try the outside case, if that's a good ground there. Center's hot, so I should get something. Should get something here. There, I got voltage there. So, okay, so I know this is ground. Now we can go over here and check this. Okay, so the switch looks good, and the output though. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on the output, so I'll probably have to go get another LM317. So that's it for right now. I'll continue on the second video on the actual repair. Thank you.